And I'm Luquesta Burak in London. Also in the programme, how has the Western African country of Mauritania managed to stave off security threats from jihadists? Well, we'll be hearing from the President in an exclusive interview. Now, we often hear news from the Sahel, and it's often associated with Islamist attacks. Now, one of the countries that we don't is Mauritania. It's not often in the news. It used to be, but let me just give you a little background. It's actually the Islamic Republic of Mauritania. It gained its independence from France in 1960. Now, it's a very small country. It has a population of 4.6 million people. Now, in terms of natural richness, most of it, well, like much of Africa, mineral resources. And it's also one of Africa's newest oil producers. But the most exciting aspect to economic potential is liquefied natural gas. Now, this is a country that has a history of military coups, but since 2019 and the election of its current leader, it has been hailed as taking baby steps towards a more open, democratic society. We've got a rare interview, rare access to Mauritania. The BBC's Caroline Loyer sat down with the President, Mohamed Ould Ghazouani, and asked him about how he kept his country security safe.
On est épargné parce qu'on a fourni les efforts qu'il faut.
We've been spared because we've made the necessary efforts. Security has been a priority. The army and the security services have their responsibilities, but imams and religious chiefs also have a responsibility to raise awareness. We are aiming to send a message to these terrorists that they shouldn't come here, and I think they understand.
Et ils le comprennent, je crois.
If other countries had the same commitment as Mauritania, the same determination to fight against terrorism, I think they would be in a better position too.
Are you saying that your neighbors are not determined enough?
Non, je pense pas qu'il y ait un manque de volonté politique.
No, I don't think there is a lack of political will. It's mainly about the military commitment. These terrorists, even in small numbers and less equipped, are extremely determined and very aggressive. So on our side, we need to be at the same level so we don't lose that battle.
De l'autre côté aussi, il faut être à ce niveau-là pour ne pas perdre la bataille.
The security situation in the Sahel region continues to deteriorate. Mauritania is one of the 5 members of the G5 Sahel. How could the region get out of this crisis?
Il faut beaucoup de coordination et de mutualisation des moyens au niveau du G5.
The G5 Sahel countries need a lot of coordination and pooling of our resources. We need to make sure there is good morale within our armies and that they are well trained. But I would always say that we need to have strong faith in what we're doing.
De croire beaucoup en ce que nous faisons.
Mr. President, Mauritania shares a 2,300 kilometers long border with Mali, a country that is repeatedly facing attacks. Does this situation worry you?
Bien sûr. D'abord, si cela...
Yes, of course. First of all, even if only Mali was affected, I would be worried because Mali is a brotherly country, a friend, a neighbor. But the presence of a threat at this level in Mali represents a threat for my country too.
Constitue en soi-même une menace pour mon pays.
Some of your neighboring countries have decided to answer the jihadist threat by inviting Russian mercenaries. Is this a solution to you?
En ce qui concerne une décision...
If any country forms a partnership, it's a sovereign decision and not for us to judge.
Nous n'avons pas de leçons à donner aux autres.
I'm not asking you to judge, but you must have an opinion.
Nous espérons que les partenariats...
Well, we hope that these partnerships are effective and that if the aims are achieved, that it is done with respect to human rights.
Tout en respectant les droits de l'homme.
Have you ever been approached by Wagner?
No.
Would you consider collaborating with them?
It's simply not the case.
But if that was ever the case, would you consider collaborating with them?
No.
No, we are a sovereign country and will remain so.
What do you think of the growing anti-French sentiment in the region?
Je sais qu'on n'a pas ce sentiment ici, en Mauritanie.
We don't feel that way here in Mauritania. For us, France is a friend.
C'est un pays ami. Je ne vous cache pas que parfois un peu je suis étonné.
I must say that I'm surprised when I hear about such sentiment. For us, it's actually the exact opposite. I believe that France's intervention in Mali has made a big difference in the fight against terrorism.